Welcome to the 25th election in American history.
It was held on Tuesday, November 4th, 1884, and the presidency of James Garfield came to an early tragic fate. President Garfield was shot twice while waiting at the Washington Railroad station, shot by stalwart Charles Guiteau, who wanted Arthur to become president. Garfield would not die after the shooting, since the wounds weren't fatal, but sadly, the medicine at the time was extremely lacking. The doctors, instead of healing, would end up killing him. Garfield would die 79 days from infections caused by the doctors, and Chester Arthur became the 21st president in American history. Charles Guiteau's lawyers would plead for insanity, but soon after, Guiteau would be hung for his crimes. Arthur would honor Garfield's legacy, even going against stalwarts when he passed. The Pendleton Act, which made the merit system the way of getting jobs and essentially ended the spoil system. On the other hand, sadly, the Chinese Exclusion Act occurred. The law would suspend Chinese immigration for at least 10 years, but wouldn't be repealed until World War II. Arthur would also renovate the Navy, which would be a crucial decision. He was even nicknamed the father of the Steel Navy. Furthermore, the opening of the Brooklyn Bridge occurred. Connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn, it would become an iconic part of America.
There was also the Monroe Tariff Act, where rates were lowered for certain items but increased on most manufactured goods. For the election, the Republicans' nominees for president were incumbent President Chester Arthur, with the other nominees being former Secretary of State from Maine, James G. Blaine. For Vice President, the Maine nominee was Illinois Senator John A. Logan. Third time is the charm, as Blaine wins the nomination alongside Logan. While for Democrats, their nominees for president were reformist New York Governor Grover Cleveland, with the other nominee being Delaware Senator Thomas Bayard. For vice president, the main nominee was Tilden's 1876 popular running mate Thomas A. Hendricks. At last, Cleveland and Hendricks became the party nominees. Blaine ran into a major problem with mugwumps, who were thinking of voting for Cleveland due to his popularity as an anti-corruption reformist politician. Other parties included the Prohibitionists, who nominated Kansas Governor John St. John, while Greenbacks and anti-monopoly nominated Massachusetts Governor Benjamin Butler, and the Equal Rights Party nominated women's rights activist Belva Lockwood. The campaign trail would be ugly. Republicans chastised Cleveland for probably having an illegitimate child, while Blaine's past, surrounded by corrupt politicians, came back to haunt him once the Mulligan corruption letters came out. It would tie Blaine to corrupt deals, while Cleveland, a Bourbon Democrat, would campaign on his civil service reforms. And now the mugwumps had to pick a side. And the winner was Grover Cleveland won, becoming the 22nd president in American history and the first Democrat since Buchanan to win. Cleveland won with 219 electoral votes, with 48.85% of the vote, and Thomas A. Hendricks finally became the 21st vice president in American history, while Blaine got 182 electoral votes, with 48.28% of the vote. Prohibitionists and John St. John got 1.5%, but they were crucial votes. The Anti-Monopoly Party and Greenbacks got only 1.35%, and lastly, the Equal Rights Party and Lockwood got 0.04%. This election was decided by whoever was the winner in New York, which was Cleveland, and this saw the Republican win streak come to an end. John St. John was a spoiler candidate and deliberately wanted to split the Republican vote out of pettiness to spite them.
In the Senate, the Republicans won, winning only 40 out of the 76 seats, one over the threshold. For the House, the Democrats won here, winning 181 seats, 18 over the threshold. John Carlisle, a Southern Democrat from Kentucky, stayed as the 31st Speaker of the House.
Cleveland took his oath of office on Wednesday, March 4th, 1885. Grover Cleveland would talk about healing partisan divisions, for people to know their power over the government and their freedom to critique a government when it's corrupt. America was industrializing and rising like a phoenix from its past years of corruption, and thus the 25th election in American history came to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.